name is Giuseppe, and in this little video we're going to discuss a clipping mask. What is a clipping mask and how do you use it? Well, one use at least is in a document that you're creating, like in Word or in an email. A clipping mask is simply a picture that's superimposed on a specific shape, usually a black shape, but it can be other colors. And I hope to show you in a little video here that we can create a clipping mask pretty simply. You need to start out with a blank new file. So we'll go to File, choose New, and Blank File. And I like to work with inches here, so we'll select inches, and I'm going to just select a 10 by 6 size. You can create whatever size image you want, depending on the shape or the format of the photograph that you're going to put over it or with it. And transparent needs to be selected. And then we'll hit the OK, and that creates our platform that we're going to build on. So you need a black silhouette to begin with, preferably black. You can either make your own, or shapes is one source here. Custom shapes in Photoshop Elements. You can choose a variety of shapes. I've chosen that octagonal one here. There are several here. You can choose, if you go to graphics over here on the lower right, choose graphics, and at the top you can choose from background, frames, graphic, shapes. Choose shapes there, and you can find several that might work well for you. So we'll get back into layers over here so that we can see what we're doing, and we'll start out. I've chosen this octagonal shape here, so and the nice thing about this is you can make it the shape you want. It doesn't have to be that same arrangement like it shows down below. Like this, in this particular framework, we can stretch it out, make it fill that entire area, because I want to show some of the width of that photograph also. So that makes it nice. And we'll go down here to the photo bin, take our photograph that we want to mingle or superimpose on this black object, and using the Move tool over here on the left, that creates the bounding box around the picture that we can use the knobs on each corner to extend to the size that we want. And I'm going to make this, it's a good idea to make the entire picture so that it covers all of the black shape. And you might be wondering now, how do you know where you're placing it? A good way to find out is to go over here to the Layers panel up the top, and you can change the opacity either by changing the number here or clicking on this and sliding the slider over. And there's a third way, which I prefer. You just left click on the word opacity, slowly move to the left. You can see where your picture is located in conjunction with the black shape. And then with the Move tool, you can position it how you want it. When you get it there, you return the opacity to 100% and choose the green arrow to commit. Okay, now how do you make the clipping mask? That's the simple part. Go over here again to the Layers panel, right click on the layer that has the photograph on it, and on down here we find Create Clipping Mask. Left click that, and it's created. The photograph has been trimmed down to the same shape and proportion of that black silhouette that we began with. Now when you save this, it's important to save it as a PNG. I usually go to save as and then save as PNG. That way you retain the transparent features. So basically that's a clipping mask. Pretty easy to do, and you can use it in, like I say, documents like Word or email. I used an example of a different format here that I made earlier in text, and in Word especially it's easy to select how you want the text even wrapped around it. You go down there to wrap text and you can choose it like this, square. I prefer tight like this. That lets the text move in, and if you had the picture elsewhere, the text would move in from all four sides. When it's on the left margin, of course, there you have it like that. So basically that's what a clipping mask is, and an easy way to create one. Hope you've enjoyed this and it's a little help to you in some way. My name is Giuseppe, and thank you.